I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the situation of AnimeDefenders isn't really looking too good, and I'll explain everything in today's video, so watch till the very end, okay? This is a very important video. Okay, so the winner of our 25,000 subscriber giveaway, Almighty Chance King, has gotten his Almighty Chance King. Here's me giving him the Almighty Chance King for proof that I don't scam people. So right here, guys, you can see Almighty Chance King being given to the winner. So 30,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing another Almighty Secret Unit giveaway. And if you want to be part of it, all you have to do is like and subscribe. So yeah, subscribe right now to be part of our next giveaway at 30,000 subscribers. It's going to be an Almighty Secret, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so now let's discuss the situation of AnimeDefenders and why it's really bad. And the situation I'm referring to is actually connected to the giveaway I'm doing and also connected to units and trading, essentially. Alright, so as you guys can see right here, we're in the trading hub, and first and foremost, let's actually go right here to see the prices of some of these stuff. So, this is a pretty bad server. There's really not that many rich people here. But let's actually move a server. See what happens if we move server to Singapore, maybe, with more players, because this server is pretty poor. Okay, so let's check this server right here if it has anyone trading. Oh, this is the same server, bruh. This is the same server. So right here, hopefully this is a different server. I think it is a different server. You can see right here the actual insane prices of some of these stuff. So the Pro Gamer Non-Almighty is now 1.1 million. Tradefire Knight, this is just weird prices. Grand Aether Knight, 480,000. Literally the cheapest secret now is 480,000, but it's also the worst secret. So, the Pro Gamer, 1.1 million without Almighty. Shadow Dragon, not even shiny, with Almighty, 17.8 million. Legion Assassin, doesn't matter. Right here, Requiem Pro Gamer, 1.6. Precision, 1.1. This one's 2.4 million. Like, what the heck is these prices, bro? Right here is Thunder God, 390,000. This one's a Pro Gamer Requiem, 1.8. Jesus, bro. I mean, Lord Almighty. Save us, Lord, from this inflation. Yeah. Like, at this point, this game is in a really bad place. Because look at this, 1.3 million for a secret. And the prices are actually terrible right now. Like, that's not even like the worst of it, because if you take a look at the wrap charts right here, the wrap charts kind of show like the full story. So Pro Gamer has like increased in price to 1 million. The Pro Gamer Shiny has increased in price to 5 million. Chance King has increased in price to 700,000, which is why Almighty Chance King, like I said, the giveaway took longer because Almighty Chance King is now 2.7 million. I bought mine for 2.7 million. I had to AFK with all my alts for a long time and do some trading to get to 2.7 million to get enough to get Chance King, right? It's actually really hard right now to do these giveaways. The shiny one is 3.7. Oh my goodness. So what does this mean for most people? What this means for most people is, number one, the new best method to get secrets is no longer through trading. I'm gonna make another video about this, but the best method to get secrets is no longer through trading. And on top of this, not only this, right? So the unit prices like are already crazy. But the worst part here is also the trade crystals are also super expensive now. Like right now, you won't be seeing people selling trade crystals anymore, because right now each trade crystal is going for like 1,000 gems each trade crystal. So if you go to the Discord of AnimeDefenders, which is where I am right now, we're gonna go to the booster advertisements. Let's actually look up the word reroll. So I am here, right? So let's look up the word reroll. So right here, this one guy, like 3:15 p.m., which is literally a minute ago, 1 minute ago, is looking for RR, buying RR for 1k each. Need a lot. So literally RR 1k each, need a lot. So right now one trade crystal is 1,000 gems, and since the max cap of the trade here is only for 100, you're gonna have to like use a middleman, or you're gonna have to like use like somebody's gonna have to go first in order to complete the trade. So for example, if I try to put one trade crystal right here at like 1,000, it actually can't do it. So what's gonna happen here is you're gonna have to go first, somebody's gonna have to go first, and this can end up to a lot of people getting scammed, because the max price for trade crystals is only for 100, but inflation has gotten so bad that you can't go past 400, and that selling it at 400 is a huge loss. So right now 1,000 is the only price people sell trade crystals at, which is actually kind of terrible for most people that are playing the game, especially the new players, because the economy is absolutely terrible. And the worst part here is inflation is just getting worse, because as long as they have a trading system, a trading mechanic, and as long as they can, as long as alt farming is possible, as long as alt farming is a thing, which it is, and probably will get worse in the next update, then inflation is gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse until trading becomes absolutely useless for new players, right? For new players, it becomes absolutely useless. Well, it's not gonna become useless, but it's just gonna become something that's really hard to get into because of the prices of some of these stuff. So there is a new method to get rich in AnimeDefenders now, which is gonna be I'm gonna cover that in a future video. But right now, again, summoning is probably more beneficial than trading. And also, there's a lot of new things that change, because before, the best method to get an almighty unit is through trading. Now, I don't even know if trading is the best way to get an almighty, because both trade crystals and almighty units are so expensive now. So, the good thing about this is, even though this is bad, the prices of shiny mythics haven't increased. So, if you could get, for example, like 50 trade crystals and sell those trade crystals for like 1,000 gems each, which is very easy to do, by the way, you can easily get yourself a shiny mythic. So, what shiny mythic can you get with that? There's a lot of people here that are overpricing their shiny mythics, but I think the shiny mythics are no longer that expensive. I think this is a little bit too much. So yeah, it's probably gonna be easier to get shiny mythics now. And also, if you can farm trade crystals, it might also be easier to get some of these secrets, because for example, if you can get like 1,000 trade crystals, which again is gonna take a long time of farming portals and whatnot, but if you could get like 1,000 trade crystals, you're gonna have 1,000,000 gems already. So yeah, it's not all that bad, but it honestly is kind of looking pretty bad for the community. So how are we gonna maybe fix this thing? How are we maybe gonna fix the game's economy? I think we're gonna have to implement like more more trading, like limitations. For example, you're gonna have to like put a lot of limitations in trading to like sort of limit the economy. Like maybe you can, for example, set a max price for units. So for example, since most people can literally sell a unit for like 2 million, like Legion Veterans going for 2 million, maybe you can set like a max cap for the price of Legion Veteran, so that it's always gonna stay there and people can't trade past that. I know they can still technically like use a middleman in order to trade, but if you put limitations on the prices of some of these secrets right here, it's going to be much harder to like overprice them. For example, I can literally sell a Chance King for like 5 million right here. So okay, 5 million, and like it's literally 5 million right here, and I can literally sell it for 5 million. I think maybe you could like set the price of Chance King to like around maximum 800,000, and that way, even if people wanted to sell it for 5 million, they're gonna have to take a lot of risk in order to sell it for that price. So I think by doing that, you're going to make it a lot better for most people, because I think if you put a max cap to these prices, the people are gonna have a much harder time selling it for crazy inflated prices, right? They can still technically sell it for crazy inflated prices, but they're gonna have to put a lot of risk in order to do it. So maybe putting caps or locks or ceiling prices for some of these units will definitely improve the inflation system. So yeah, I think that's gonna be one of the ways that you can fix it. There's really no other way to fix it actually, because like they can't get rid of the alt farming methods or the alt mechanics and the trading system, because that's like the staple of this game. That's what set this game apart, the trading mechanic, and also the ability to use alt farms. If they remove that, they're kind of like removing a huge part of the game, so they can't remove it anymore. Right now, the only way to really fix it is either one, commit to the inflation by increasing the amount of gems you get from all game modes, or place a cap or a price cap to all the units that are being sold right now to kind of control the inflation. Curse Knight Shiny is going for, oh my goodness, 58 million. Like it's literally going for 58 million, and I have one right now. Like I have a Curse Knight right here, almighty with all SSS stats, right? So yeah, I guess I'm just very lucky that I have this one right here. So yeah, good luck with that, guys. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.